שיר למעלות. אשא עיניי מאל הערים. What the psalm is saying is, I will lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? We never ask where my tzures come from. We ask where the help will come from. And the answer is always generation after generation. Me'im Hashem. From the creator of heaven and earth, from the God of Israel, this is where the help will come. This was supposed to be a week of joy, of celebration, of love. A young couple in Washington serving the country and the Jewish people. By the way, the father was Jewish and Argentinian, the mother was German and Christian, he was Israeli, all the identities in one person. So when they tell you that they want to kill the colonialist white Israeli, this is what they killed. An evangelical Christian who was serving his country, Israel. And she was Jewish from Kansas City. I understand that she studied with the boys, Logan. Two souls deeply in love, full of laughter and hope, had sent out to family and friends invitation to their engagement party that was taking place in Jerusalem next week. She was ready in her dreams, like most in her situation, to choose a wedding dress. They already called their grandparents, and they reserved a hall. They believe in a future. So convinced in the need of a better future, so they attended a peace meeting, a gathering to bring people together to imagine, to dream with a better world. But when they stepped outside that meeting, hate was waiting. A terrorist approached, 2 bullets, and the story was over. Instead of being in a social hall dancing, they're under the ground. And I ask you, what kind of world do we live in where being Jewish, where dreaming of peace is a death sentence? This wasn't a military operation. This wasn't a battlefield. This was a hate crime, a targeted assassination, because they were Jews. This is not an isolated incident. Anti-Semitism is becoming a national sport in too many countries, in too many languages, on too many screens. It's open season on Jews. Let me say this clearly. When Jewish blood is cheap, humanity is bankrupt. And don't tell us we are exaggerating. Last week in Los Angeles, a Jewish man was assaulted for wearing a Star of David. In Paris, a mezuzah being torn from the doorpost. In London, a teacher was fired for being too openly Zionist. In New York, Jewish students have been told by professors that they are part of the problem. And in Washington, 2 blocks from where our daughter Daniela lives, 2 were killed. We have seen this before, when Jews were blamed for plagues, when Jews are painted as parasites in newspapers, when Jews are told to go back to their country, except now that the country is Israel, and they are told us to get out of the country. So, something I'm missing. We are not confused, and we are not naive. We are not going to wait for history to repeat itself again. Let me say this clearly to the world. We will not be silent. We will not be silent while our children are hunted. We will not be silent while universities become breeding grounds for hate. We will not be silent while never again becomes once again. We are the generation after the Holocaust, and we are not going to be quiet Jews, apologetic Jews, scared Jews. We are going to be loud, proud, and apologetically Jewish Jews. So what do? There is a teaching in the text of the prophet that we read for centuries when the parsha of the week, instead of being a double one, Behar Bechukotai, is just Behar. And I find it very interesting. The prophet Jeremiah, who does something that seems completely irrational. Jerusalem in his days was under siege. The temple is about to be destroyed. The nation is about to go into exile. And what does Jeremiah do? He buys land. He signs a deed. He brings witnesses. He puts the scroll in a jar so that it will last for generations. And he says the following: houses, fields, and vineyards will once again be bought in the land. Check it, Jeremiah 32:15. What a crazy thing to do. Who buys land in a country that is burning? Who invests in a future that seems impossible? You know who? A Jew. A Jew does. Because we don't give up on our land. We don't give up on our people, and we don't give up on the future. Even in exile, we believe in return. Even under siege, we believe in rebuilding. Even at funerals, we think about the next wedding. By the way, it's very interesting. This week we had 2 bar mitzvahs, a wedding, and Rabbi Kogan, Moel Kogan, and myself, he performed. The first bris in Livingston, what is Livingston? Caduceus land. Livingston is the border between Alabama and Mississippi. So Moishele and, what's your Hebrew name? Moishele and Matitiahu were in Mississippi the same time that the 2 young girls were killed. We landed and we heard the news. We will continue with weddings and with bar mitzvahs and with brises. The bullets that murdered this couple were meant to send a message: you don't belong here. You will never be safe. But just like Jeremiah, we respond with the opposite message. We are here to stay. We are here to live. We are here to love. We buy land. We build homes. We dance at weddings. Our enemies bring death. We bring life. Let the world know we are not guests in this land. We are not apologizing for our existence. We are not silent in the face of murder. We will cry, but we will also speak. We will mourn, but we will also build. And we will bury the dead, but we will also plant gardens. This is our response: faith in the face of fire, just like Jeremiah, just like every Jew before us. So to the world, yes, anti-Semitism is becoming a national sport. But our Judaism is not a costume, it's our soul. Our land is not borrowed, it's our home. And our future is not negotiable, it's our destiny. To the young couple whose wedding turned into a funeral, your story was cut short. Your legacy will live on. In every chuppah that goes forward, in every child who learns Torah, in every Jew who chooses to love louder than they hate, your lives were a song of love. That song will not be silenced. May your memory be a blessing. May your hope be our mission. May we never stop believing, even in the darkest hour, that fields and vineyards and weddings and life will once again flourish in our land, just like Jeremiah knew, just like we know, now and forever. Shabbat Shalom.